All right.
Moving on. Speaking of classic games,
Boy.
let's talk a little bit about our friend Crash Bandicoot, everyone's favorite Bandicoot.
This gonna be good.
This gonna be good.
This
You're
gonna
a big
be
Crash
good.
fan.
You wanna
Crash
open
fan.
it up? Go ahead.
Um,
It looks like you
so-
are
Wait,
ready.
really quick.
It's gonna get real.
Crash Bandicoot and Sane trilogy, for people who don't know, was released June 30th. They remade the first 3 games. That includes Crash Bandicoot, Cortex Strikes Back, and Warped.
Yup.
I'm not a huge Crash fan. You are, though. You're really excited about
I
this.
love Crash Bandicoot.
Talk to me about it. You excited about
So
this?
I know you gave us the original trilogy. Can we not leave out the prodigal son? Crash Team Racing.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
That game was incredible.
God, I never played that game.
It was like Mario Kart, but angrier.
But because
Because there were no shells. There were literal freaking missiles.
So there was. So
It was amazing.
I was watching Kind of Funny,
Okay.
and Tim Geddes, one of the guys from Kind of Funny, will swear by the fact that Crash Team Racing better than Mario Kart in every way, shape, or form. Like the best kart racer.
I think that Mario
I've never played
Kart,
it.
just to expose on it a little bit and then end it, Mario Kart I think is better at racing, but I think Crash Team Racing gave you this. It was better at giving you that sort of like Death Race 2000 feel, where like
So it's just more
there's
fun.
machine guns and missiles, and I can electrocute you.
It's
Not like in
Mario
Mario
Kart-
where you get electrocuted and you become this
Aw.
small.
Is
No.
it like Twisted Metal Mario Kart?
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
you're
that's
electrocuted.
perfect. Twisted Metal meets Mario Kart. Thank you. That was
Beautiful.
perfect.
Beautiful.
Anyways, so the original trilogy. I started playing Crash Bandicoot
Mm-hmm.
for the very first time in 1998.
Jesus, you remember the year?
I do. The reason being is because in 1998, I went to Puerto Rico for my uncle's wedding, and he had a PlayStation. He had one game for it. No, I lie. He had 2 games. He had Resident Evil, which literally poop came out.
The original?
The first one, poop came out. I
yeah.
never got past the opening thing in Raccoon City because not only did the camera angles suck, but then suddenly I'm like, that guy's eating that other dude's face.
I'm out.
I'm done.
Daddy. Daddy.
That's not barbecue.
This
and
game
then-
is not appropriate for me. I'm too young.
So then I
I
saw
will
this.
censor myself.
I saw this like furry creature on the cover of a CD case, and I was like, "What? Crash Bandicoot? Bandicoot?" But I don't know.
Bandicoochie? I
And
want to
then-
play this.
And
Crash
then
Band-Aid.
my sister, who was there, who has been my
Band-Aid
partner
cooter.
in crime, Abba, if you're watching this, shout out because thank you for getting me into video games.
Oh my God, her name is Abba?
No, her real name is Gabby, but we all call her Abba.
Oh, I thought she was a dancing queen.
She can be. She's not bad at dancing.
He's so mad at me.
I'm mad at you, and if she's watching, she's gonna be mad at you too.
I'm going to edit this podcast. I'm just going to zoom in on my face. So she started playing Crash
she was the one
Bandicoot
who
with you?
was like, "Let's get this game and let's play it." Right?
Okay.
He had one controller,
Yeah.
one memory card.
That's all you needed.
Oh no.
Yeah, the horrible,
At
the
least
black,
he-
the
yeah.
darkest times memory cards.
Yeah.
So we put in Crash Bandicoot,
Was it the
and
little
we
red
started
one?
playing.
Just,
Yeah.
No, he had the original, the gray one that came
Oh,
with the
God.
PlayStation. Yeah. And we played it,
Ew.
and we beat it. We were in Puerto Rico for, I want to tell you, a little less than 2 weeks. I want to say maybe 10 days. In 10 days, we beat Crash Bandicoot.
that's
Jesus
awesome.
Christ. How'd you
Start
get
to
through
finish. We didn't like, it wasn't like a completionist thing. Like we didn't have all of the,
You
the
ran
things.
through it, yeah.
We ran through it, but we figured it out. The storyline
So-
was great. The villain was incredible.
So this was like, so this Crash thing is like a nostalgia thing for you.
It is, I don't want to say it's the origins.
Because I feel like the gameplay is just so weird.
it is, but here's the thing.
like
It's not
it.
it's
Do
not
you
my
like the Crash
origins.
gameplay, like the running like away and at the camera.
running and yeah, it flips around and you're like whoa, but well at least that was me when I was a kid. I was like I'm running forward. Whoa,
You
now it's
vomit.
running.
You're like,
I'm so dizzy. Oh my
Well,
God.
to answer your question, it's not so much like a nostalgia thing. It is, but it's more like, okay, I had the Sega. You know, I played it with my sisters or whatever, but I didn't know what the hell I was doing.
Uh-huh.
I was 5 or 6 years old when we got that console. But then we saw this PlayStation. I didn't have a PlayStation at home yet, right? But we knew
Uh-huh.
what a game console was. I knew what a PlayStation was.
Yeah.
And my sister sat down and played a video game with me, which was also a huge deal because I was the little brother. Like, what the hell? She doesn't want to have anything to do with me. At least that was my thought.
Aw,
I agree.
family
I can understand where she's coming from.
bonding.
Thanks,
So nice.
Dick. So we played this game and we beat it together, and it kind of became like the first time that I was like, whoa, I'm really into consoles. Like there's got to be better games, or there's got to be other games.
So it was like an awakening.
This game led eventually to me asking my parents to get me a PlayStation, which they did, thankfully. Shout out mom and dad.
Were they like, we need to have a talk?
We need to have a talk.
We need to have a talk.
But this led to me playing Ace Combat for the first time and playing Final Fantasy for the first time. The first Final Fantasy I ever played was because of my sister.
So Crash Bandicoot was like a gateway drug for like all the.
Let me
other-
tell you,
for all
I've
the
got
other
a
console games.
wicked imagination. I just imagine him playing, and he's like, "I'm a gamer."
Yeah, no, whoa. It was like... It was like going Super Saiyan.
This power.
Like something exploded inside me. Just... and suddenly... I knew how to play video games, and that's all I wanted to do now was play them and like learn how to play them.
I am Mr. Video Game now.
Beep boop, ba boop, future music.
The only like connection I have with Crash was I played the Pizza Hut demo disc.
The golden days of
Shout
demo.
out to Pizza Hut demo discs.
Holly, you guys gotta start doing that again.
Sponsored. Just kidding. We wish.
Yeah, I wish.
If you want to send us pizzas, whatever.
That'd be weird. I'm lactose intolerant. Don't send us
Fucking do
pizzas.
it.
I can't eat
Do
them.
send us pizzas.
Send us
For
cheeseless
yourself.
pizzas.
Cheeseless bread. Just send me
Send
bread.
me lots of bread. I need carbs.
Just garlic.
So yeah, it was a Pizza Hut demo disc, and I remember that the only game worthwhile on that disc, besides, because there was like a Final Fantasy demo on it, but it didn't really like show you anything. It was like 2 fights on it, and I was like, oh, this sucks. But Crash Bandicoot had an entire like the first level, so I replayed that first level like 30 times. Like, I would just be like, I'm bored. I have nothing to play. I'll play this. And I just remember like that's my attachment with Crash. But I never was like, I want to buy this game. Like,
Do you remember when they had that whole thing? What company was it that had Crash as their mascot for a while?
What?
That there would like. It wasn't like at E3. It was, I want to tell you, like
It was
Mountain Dew or like Pizza Hut or something.
No, I feel
that
like
had like a giant Crash, like a
yeah. Well, because Crash was
like a
owned-
character.
Crash was owned.
Wasn't it Eidos
Is it
Interactive?
Insomniac? I think that did Crash. I want to say eventually owned by Activision.
But I remember there was somebody who would dress up in a Crash Bandicoot suit, and he was weird because he looked like a fucking Dorito. Like he was just an upside down triangle.
Oh, they brought it back.
Yes,
He was all over E3. Him and Sonic.
What?
They had like a dance battle at one point.
No, they didn't.
that's
Yeah, they
incredible.
fucking did.
I'm so glad that this
Yeah,
is
they did.
happening again.
I need to see that.
Hold on one second. I need to find.
I miss
out.
the days when like video game companies got to do just weird shit.
I mean, they still do
Yeah.
weird shit. I feel.
Yeah.
I know, but it's more like, okay, well, we're gonna make another AAA title, and this time it's gonna be about combat in
So what am I
space.
talking about? Crash Bandicoot's Naughty Dog. I'm a fucking idiot.
Oh my god, that's right. How could
I'm
we?
such an idiot.
And I'm over here saying like Eidos Interactive,
Yeah, Eidos? No, yeah, it's fucking not. I'm such a fucking retard. Yeah, it's Naughty Dog.
who brought us
Naughty Dog.
awesome titles like
The Last of Us and Uncharted.
Uncharted.
Good
Same
shit.
people. Got to get your start somewhere. But yeah, it's
Also,
yeah, Naughty
hands
Dog.
down, my favorite character in all of the Crash series. I forget his name, but the
Dumb.
stupid little voodoo mask.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna talk about that.
Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Boogity, boogity,
What? No,
a
that's
booga booga.
cowardly. The
A booga
Courage the
booga.
Cowardly Dog.
No, but Bandicoot has it too. That's
I
your
know, I
extra
know.
life.
They've got
Being
a,
an asshole.
and
Yeah.
wasn't he Jamaican?
Something like that.
He
He's
had
from
a
an
thick
island.
accent.
Super racist.
What I wanted to bring up with this topic, though, excited about Crash. That's cool. I'm not very
Yeah.
excited.
Thanks.
You're excited, but
I like that you're like, yeah, Super Crash. Fuck off.
no. Like, I'm glad that you're excited, but this is like the next in a long line of just nostalgia. I feel not like a cash-in because I feel like that's kind of a
A little bit
sardonic
though.
word. Or
No.
No, but she's right though. It is a little bit
It's
like,
a cash-in, right?
let's jump on the
course.
bandwagon.
Dude,
Yeah.
like, there's so many like just old properties that are coming. Like there's
Is that
so
a
many
bad thing, though?
mascots coming back. It's ridiculous. Like they're releasing.
But is it a bad thing?
I guess if people want it, it's not.
I think it's like
just,
a cool
weird.
thing, but it's also a little bit like kind of
Is it necessary?
no.
Video games
What I'm
aren't
trying to say is
necessary.
that
I mean,
it's because everyone's just like reaching to the past, like look, you like that shit, right? Ha ha. And, like, where's the creativity? Now we're not getting new shit. We're just like rehashing.
Yeah. So it's like they can't come up with anything. Where they're like, just the Crash thing. I will say there was a huge movement.
A
I said
huge.
huge.
No,
said
you said
huge.
huge.
You said
There was a Y
huge.
in there.
The H is silent, like the Django Unchained.
The H is silent
Django?
Stop!
and
You're
turns into
triggering
a
me.
Y.
I'm getting triggered.
You're triggering me.
Hashtag trigger warning.
Whatever you cisgendered cuck.
I hate you so. This one just drowned.
I don't even know what that means. I don't know what it means.
You're so stupid.
Crash Bandicoot had a huge
Thank you.
movement behind it. So like people were really pushing for this. Apparently Spyro's another thing people are
Oh my
pushing
god!
for.
Please,
Oh!
please! I love Spyro.
And not the stupid fucking. What was the game? The
Skylanders?
Oh, I hope that
Why
somewhere
do you not like Skylanders?
because somewhere I hope that
Yeah.
there's a landfill just filled with all of the stupid fucking figurines.
It's filled
Wow,
with Disney
that's
Infinity
like
figurines.
a-
I'll tell you that.
Hell,
right now.
hell yeah, they are.
It's a
But I
deep
just
hate.
hope. Well, because when I first out,
Yes, they are.
when I found out that Skylanders came out, I was like, "What wonderful playground of Spyro world is this?" And then I see Spyro's character, and I'm like,
Eh?
No.
"What weird, like, bizarro world version of Spyro are you? And what is this cast of characters that you have that I've never heard of before?" No, I want Spyro. I want to be riding around like a little tiny
want-
purple
I
dragon
wanna
with a
see
bad
that
attitude.
Stupid little
Collecting
purple
fucking all kinds of treasures and crystals and shit, learning how to blow fire out of my mouth and jump and having to glide so I can level fucking jump. And I want to have crazy boss fights again.
Oh
but
my
they never
gosh.
did any of that.
So is this like
Rant
Mascot-
over.
Is this like kind of like nostalgia, the reach back, something that like you're interested in? Is that something? Do you think this is a good
Yes.
thing?
If they
'Cause I
brought
don't
back
personally give a
Spyro,
shit.
but if they brought back Spyro, like the original ones, the way they're bringing back Crash, I would,
Like remastered from the ground up.
yes, I would buy it in a heartbeat. That was a really good snap.
That was a really good.
Could
Song.
you imagine they remaster it and you get it and it's like an actual purple, but like
A
really,
real like
a
Skyrim.
Skyrim
It's just Skyrim.
Just
Thanks,
like-
Bethesda.
wow, Pyro, you really
You got angry.
wow,
It's
you
Mark-
grew up.
It's marketed like Spyro, but it's literally just
It's,
Skyrim.
it's a Skyrim mod, but you got to pay for it. Thanks,
Skyrim,
Bethesda.
Skyrim just won't die. Skyrim, the game that won't fucking die.
I saw something on
We're
Reddit today about
re-releasing
that, by the
Skyrim
way.
again.
Something on Reddit, somebody posted, they're like, oh, next year at E3 for Bethesda, and it's one of those Texas Instruments calculators that you could play like Mario, like Super Mario on, but it's just Skyrim. It's the
great.
Dova Kid with a sword. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, wow.
Are
Bethesda.
you excited about it?
I am. I think.
Do
this
you
is
like?
Cool.
Are those your games? Like the mascot games you like?
I do.
the
I
few.
like them, but like, if you were to tell me right now, like, oh, but it's like $500, I'd be like, fuck off. No.
Well, no, it's not going to be $500.
no,
like,
I
this
know.
is $60.
I know.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
this
I think it's
I
60.
think that's why it's perfect. It's reasonably priced. You know, it's still fun.
It's 3 games.
Yeah,
It's what people want.
it's worth it.
But I feel like this. I mean, obviously, the sales for this game are going to dictate how many more of these come out, right?
Correct.
Because sales are bad.
Supply
not more
and
of these-
demand.
Yeah.
Right.
But I feel like this might set a bad precedent. A lot of people wanted Crash, but that doesn't mean a lot of people want a lot of the old mascots. Like,
Yeah.
look at Xbox with announcing Bubsy at E3.
No.
Who
That
the
was-
fuck wants why?
Of all things?
He's
Why?
so ugly. I didn't like him then. I don't like him now.
I just why? What? He wasn't even beloved, was he?
I don't know.
Bubsy?
Maybe
Bubsy
in
the
like a
cat?
really, really cult way. Like there's like 7 people somewhere in
Like
Wyoming that really
Jonestown,
like him.
Or like
Drink the Kool-Aid. Drink the Bubsy Kool-Aid.
somebody in like
I like that's their face, by the way.
in like a third world country is like, oh, we love them so much.
Oh, Bubsy, bring
Bubsy,
back.
yeah.
I know what third
Thank
world
you guys
country
for
is.
doing nondescript accents so as not to offend
I
anyone.
don't know what a third world sounds like. First world problems, am I right?
Wow. You are literally the devil.
We're going to hell.
I feel bad about that immediately.
Can we podcast in hell?
They got mics and Wi-Fi?
I'm down.
Let's do it.
Done.
Yeah, I
See you
I don't
fuckers
really
there.
see you there, bitch. I really don't. I don't care for it. I'm like yay or nay. Like it's cool, but I'm not like when they redid Ratchet and Clank. I was like, okay, cool. I get it. You're doing it for the movie. That's cool. But like I never played it.
Did you also notice that Ratchet and Clank, all of their titles were sexually themed?
What?
Look at the entire list really quick of Ratchet and Clank games. And I want
Oh,
you to
I don't
read
see it.
off the titles.
Okay, give me 1 second. We're doing this.
Because I
We're
saw
doing
this.
this.
I saw this months ago on Reddit, and because I spend a lot of time there lurking because I'm a weirdo
You
all the time.
on Reddit? You've never brought that up before.
Surprise! But somebody posted this, and I don't like. I saw it. I didn't pay any attention to it at first, and then like 5 minutes later, I look back at the post, and I'm like, oh my god, they're so right. How
Hold
can
on 1 second. I'm going.
you're finding it?
When our like young minds just like, should go.
It's
right
kind of like
around.
with
Ratchet and-
cartoons.
Okay, so
Oh, no, go
I'm
for
it.
gonna scroll off of these.
Let's hear it.
Ratchet and Clank Into the Nexus.
Is that the first one?
No, this
Wait,
is
but that's really
is on
funny. Girl, you ratchet. Oh yeah, well you clank. Ratchet and Clank.
That sounds like a steampunk insult. A ghetto steampunk. You a clank.
just too hood.
You rusty bitch. Like, why don't you get your man, get some WD-40 up in this? Sorry, that was a really bad accent.
Two really hood ratty robots.
Yep.
Like, bitch, you ratchet. Bitch,
You Clank.
I hate both of you so much. I don't know why, because you also just
I'll
reminded
be
me
ratchet
of...
if you'll be Clank.
Okay, what's up, girl?
Oh my god, bitch, you are so. No, wait, you be ratchet.
You know I already know. how to
So
do
anyways, for those of you
Bitch, you
who
ratchet.
stopped paying attention
Yes,
to this
I
a
am.
whole
Bitch, you
long
clanked.
time
Oh
ago,
my god, no, you did.
We're
Let's
still
make a
going.
game.
Sorry,
So
what
yeah,
did you say?
the Ratchet and Clank game.
I was trying to get them to realize that they had stopped caring about this nonsense a while ago, but then I can't.
Not
help.
all of these are bad.
Well, read them.
Well, full frontal.
Share.
Ratchet and Clank,
full
frontal. Ratchet and Clank, all for one. So it's not bad.
It's all for. I don't know. I think you
Ratchet
just have
and
to have
Clank,
a
A
dirty
Crack in
mind.
Time.
Oh, you get it? A crack in time.
I don't think these are Ratchet and Clank
these-
Quest for Booty. That one.
Wow.
That was pretty obvious.
That was pretty obvious. Okay. That one's pretty on the nose. Ratchet and Clank, Secret Agent Clank.
Is that you? Are you
No,
Secret
it's me.
Agent
I'm
Clank?
Clank.
You're
I'm
Clank?
I'm Ratchet.
Yeah, she's.
Oh my god.
That's gonna
I'm
be
a
meme.
Ratchet.
That's gonna be a meme. Just fucking I'm Ratchet.
Lord.
Yes, that's all. But yeah, this is cool for anyone who likes it.
It should be interesting. I mean, I'm sure.
I'm moving on now.
I'm sure there's gonna be some people who are gonna like it, and other people are just gonna be like, man, I don't want to do anything with it.